let's just like start over, get our thoughts together so we can learn how to speak. Dang. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Bella's Beauty. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. So this week, as promised, I am giving you the full new makeup studio video. This video has been a long time coming. I've actually changed studios 2 times since I've been in this house, but I think this is my last switch until we move, of course. If you guys have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also hit the little notification bell so you won't miss what's next on the channel. If you guys want to see my full studio room transformation, just keep on watching. So, as a lot of you guys know, many of you guys may not know, I bought a house last January. Well, actually, I bought the house last, November or whatever. And then we moved here to Charleston last January. So, at first, let me just give you guys the whole backstory. I bought a 4-bedroom house, 4-bedroom house with a sunroom in the back. So the sunroom, which was like our bonus room, used to be my studio. We thought it would be perfect because all of the other bedrooms had carpet, including my room, and the sunroom had the hardwood floors like the rest of the house did. So we thought that it would be best to put the studio in that room because of the makeup and everything. So as my clientele grew, as my YouTube stuff grew, like more technology, more camera equipment, backdrops, and all this stuff, I started running out of spaces. So I was like, look, the bonus room upstairs is a lot. Well, I didn't say that. My husband actually said, like, look, we have an extra room upstairs. We can move the upstairs bedroom downstairs and make my office a guest room, and we can move your studio upstairs so you can have more space. So I was like, okay. So we ended up taking about $2,000 to redo the whole entire upstairs bedroom. We ripped all of the carpet off of our stairs and upstairs in the bedroom, and we just replaced all of the carpet with we replaced it with like vinyl plank. So it's not technically hardwood. It's kind of like a cheaper version of hardwood, but it looks amazing. So I did do a house tour when we moved in the house last year. And so this is all before we even renovated the studio downstairs. So at first I had this vision. I was like, look, everything's going to be black, white, pink, like rose gold type situation. So we went in, we repainted the room. We got some curtains in there. I got some posters off of Etsy. And they never got hung up because I got the wrong size. So those never got hung up, but I hung up some of my Fendi and Chanel posters. And I had 2 Prada posters up as well. And I just kind of used that space to do my makeup and my YouTube videos. And whenever someone didn't want me to travel to them for my freelance, I would allow them to come use my studio and I would do their makeup there. So I actually filmed the entire process of this, and we got it done, I would say, in about a month. It wasn't like an everyday thing. It was kind of touch and go. I kind of hinted here and there on my Insta story that I was working on something, and it's finally here. It's not completely complete yet, but this will definitely do for now. So when we ripped up the carpet, that was like our first to do. Actually, picking the floor was the first thing on the to-do list. So we went to like lumber liquidators. We took several trips to Home Depot and Lowe's just to kind of see what kind of look I wanted to go for. So I knew that for my room, I wanted something that was a little more modern. So I always have been gravitating towards like gray, light gray, dark gray, white, black, white, black, or gray. Like I don't like a whole bunch of color because I know that I wanted the simplicity to be able to accessorize my room with whatever I wanted. And so if you guys don't know, I am infatuated with plants. I love them so much. I think right now in our house we have 4 of them. I have 2 in my room upstairs. Actually, we have 5. So I have 2 in my room upstairs. I have a snake plant and a birds of paradise. Downstairs, I have 2 majesty palms and then an areca palm or a mass cane in the office or whatever. Oh, and I have 1 outside. We have just plants everywhere. So I knew that I wanted black and white with hints of green here and there. So downstairs, I was really going for the rose gold vibes, and I kind of took almost all of the pink out of my room except for my pillows here, because I knew that that's what I wanted to do. So, and it's a lot easier to decorate like that. So I finally decided on some flooring, and we bought a crap ton of flooring. That shit was expensive and it was heavy, so we hauled it back to the house. So the first order of business was to rip all the carpet. So today is like day 2 of reno. So we're gonna go upstairs and see what's going on. Up here, we're gonna rip out all the flooring today. Ripping it.
Rip it. Put your body into it. You gotta say that. Say that when you do it. Be careful, I'm going to that wall. There you go. One piece down. Say it.
Rogers and I got upstairs and we took all of the quarter round off, or was it quarter round down before? I don't remember, but I do have video of everything. So we ripped up the carpet, and yeah, we had to take all the nails out, all the staples. So this whole thing was DIY, and it was very stressful for me because I don't like doing manual labor. Like, it's kind of like opposite, because like I work with my hands every day, but it's never like, oh, I'm sweating and doing all this. So pulling up the carpet was actually the easiest part of this whole thing, I feel, just because all you had to do was just rip it up. So it was a lot of dust, a lot of debris, a lot of coughing, sneezing, whatever. Getting those nails out though was a pain in the ass, because we had to like very tediously like strip the nails out of the stairs, the nails and the staples. So I ended up using like a hammer and like some pliers to like pull everything out, and it was just a hot mess. So after we did all of that, we swept up here. I'm trying to figure out when we painted. We decided to paint the room like a gray, because that's the color I was going for. So the same color we painted up here was the color that is in our bedroom right now. So I was like, you know what? I am so in love with this color that we put in our bedroom. Let's just put it upstairs, because it's not white. It gives the room a little bit of color, but you know, it's not like in your face. So right now I am trying to decide what color I want to paint this room. We have Lowe's coming out to see to do some measurements for the flooring. This color was actually a color that I was deciding between for our dining room, that we just kept a little sample from. This next color is another color we considered for the living room, but we ended up just keeping the living room the color that it is. This is like an actual gray. Which, I don't know if I want a color this, you know, I don't know if I want to color this color, if that makes any sense. I think this is the color of my bedroom, actually. Which looks really nice, everything, but everything is super like monochromatic. Like everything is silver, white, or gray. So far I like these two. Who are like into home stuff are gonna be like, you should have primed the wall before putting paint on top of colored paint. I don't care. I don't have to do that if I don't want to. I see what the colors look like in general. I know that it's against a blue background, but I can use my imagination, you know. I don't know if this color is going to be too much for that floor, but it is bringing that brown of the floor in here. It's all going to make sense when I show you guys the towel. So hopefully on Monday, Lois is able to come out, and probably by the end of next week, we should be able to get a move on with installation. So that's the last one. What color do y'all like? I think I want to go ahead and exclude these two. I just think that they might be a little bit too dark for the type of room I'm going for. This color I think is gonna pull a little bit too brown for this room, but I wanted it to be light. I really don't know what I'm even talking about. But I definitely know not any of these. This is the color of my bedroom, and like I said, I like it, but I don't know if it's gonna be too much gray for this room. I'm gonna let this color dry down, because this one is turning more brown as it sits on the wall, obviously. But so far, it's these three. I just want to see the room. I haven't seen it since yesterday. Okay, we got the fuzzies. We got the soft stuff down. And some of the floor looks good. I think it looks really good with the wall. This is how I imagined it. And so this is what you're working on?
The closet.
Are these supposed to be like separated?
Yeah, so there's gonna be some imperfections in it just because it's LED, but I'm gonna, before I start tomorrow, I'm gonna see how it expands and stuff, and then I'll tap everything back in real good.
So, I don't know what day it is. I lost track, but it's my first time coming up here in a couple days, so let's see. It's almost done. It looks so good in here. Oh. All you have to do now is the stairs. It's looking so good. And everything. I guess I should. Oh, shit. Looks good, huh? So I was super happy about that. Like I said, the whole thing took about a month to do from start to finish. And we still haven't done the stairs, but I wanted to focus more so on the room. Everything I have in here, I already had, except for my client Vanity and my floating shelves. So downstairs I had 2 bookshelves, which housed all of my little decor, so my little Buddha heads, my K little wooden, whatever you call it, plaque, I don't know, my candles, all of that stuff. My decor went on my bookshelves, but up here, my bookshelves won't fit because the ceilings are too low and the walls kind of, if you guys can see the roof right here, the roof slants like this, so it's kind of awkward to have stuff up here that's that tall. So I decided to get some floating shelves in place of my bookshelves since I can't have them. All of my decor and stuff came from IKEA, Marshalls, Ross, and IKEA. So if you guys don't have an IKEA near you, I would suggest maybe ordering online. I have and house.com. This video is not sponsored. I'm just gonna put this out there. It is an app. They have crazy sales on everything. So the couch that I'm sitting on, I got from House. So make sure you guys check out that app because they have really cheap home goods, home appliances, whatever. So back to the flooring. So we put down the underlayment, and then I kind of removed myself from this situation at this point because then he went and started putting the floor down. So if you guys want me to make a separate video of how to lay floor, I don't know. I don't want to change my channel into a home improvement channel, but I mean, I can make this video 2 parts if you guys really want to know how we went about this process. So putting down the flooring took about a week. All together, and then when we put the quarter round back down, we went to Home Depot and got, I think, 8 16-foot long quarter rounds, I think, and then we just chopped them up, put them on the floor, and then we what is it, like a, it's not a staple gun, it's a nail gun. We nail gunned the quarter round back on the floor. So I feel like the most tedious part of this whole thing, one was pulling the nails out of the floor, and 2 was sealing the quarter round. So we went around the whole room and in the closets. We had to go through and like just seal all the tops and the bottoms to make sure that it lines up with the border that's on the floor. It was like so stupid annoying, you guys. I'm telling you, it was annoying. But anyways, yeah, that's all the technical stuff. I mean, we just really just replaced the floors and repainted the room. Before we got into painting and everything, we had to go through and fill and seal all the holes that the previous owners put in the house. My new lighting fixture also came from Home Depot. It was, I think, $80. So in here before was like a fan. It was like very old, very outdated. It was brown. So imagine having a big ass brown fan and all the things in here, all the decor and everything like that is gray or black or white. It doesn't match. So I got rid of that and got this new lighting fixture, and we installed that in a day. So that was pretty cool. Let me see. My clothing rack is also from Amazon. I'll link everything, of course. I can't even like pretend like I'm gonna remember how much everything costs, but that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the little video clips. I tried to record as much as possible throughout this whole process, but I really did have a great time redoing this room, and it's not completely done yet, but I am well on my way, and I'm so excited to have so much more space now that I have this brand new room. If you guys have redone your makeup rooms, or you have any tips or tricks on how you guys set up for your clients, let me know in the comments. I definitely want to hear back from you guys. We got another video coming, hopefully by this week. If not the same week, then I'll definitely put that out next week. I'm trying to be more consistent for you guys because I know you guys really like to see the videos. So without further ado, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn your post notifications on so you don't miss the next video. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you guys my room. Sorry about the squeaky, but this is it. Let me back up so you can actually see. So we ended up getting everything done. So this is how everything's looking. This area here is not complete yet. I had to put my makeup and stuff up there, but this is the room. I love it so much. It's so cute.